everybody. Hey, you know what Joseph Manella wants me to do? You guessed it. Iron Maiden Seventh Son of the Seventh Son versus Metallica's Death Pathetic. And don't get me wrong, I already know what some of you are thinking. What the hell are you putting that Iron Maiden album as a suck? What the hell's wrong with you? That's my favorite Iron Maiden album. Stop it. You're making my vagina itchy. I don't like different opinions than mine. And I'm a bitch. Calm down, bitch. And then there's people that like that are just as bitchy, you know? Whatever. Like it. You know, people that like those albums and don't give a rat's ass about my opinion, they're cool as fuck. It's you twats out there. I get it all the time with these suck versus suck. Some of you don't get it. You don't get it. You get so offended by a musical opinion. You suck. You really do. You suck. You suck as a human being to get offended. Telling me I'm wrong. It's like, you know, I always think, what? I'm sure I love an album you hate. I'm not going to be like, you're wrong because you don't like this album and my vagina's itchier than yours. Screw you. All right, let's get this crapola started. All right, we got Moonchild. I like that song. Versus This Was Just My Life. Now, I also want to thank J-Man for getting me the Death Pathetic CD. Though that's not my Death Pathetic CD he bought me. That's CGI. And so is that. But, yeah, I listened to this again. And This Was Just My Life. It's probably the best song on the album. That song would win against a lot of these Iron Maiden songs on this album. But not here. Moonchild, I'm giving it to that. You know, there's two songs I like off Seventh Son. Everything else, that Metallica song would have won. It wins, in my opinion. All right, next. Infinite Dreams versus The End of the Line. I'm giving that to Metallica because Infinite Dreams sucks. Okay? I used to rehearse next door to a black thrash band called Devastator, and they're awesome. They're a great band. Great guys, too. All five of them, all five members of Devastator had the same favorite Iron Maiden song. And it was Infinite Dreams. And that's cool, whatever, man. I'm more of a, you know, Purgatory, Phantom of the Opera kind of guy. You know? Transylvania. Remember Tomorrow. You know, when they slow it down on Infinite Dreams, it's nowhere as good. Not even in the same ballpark on the same planet. Nope. On planet Suck. Because on planet Earth, Remember Tomorrow is the better, slower Iron Maiden song. And those people that think different, go. You need to book a flight to planet Suck. Alright? So, yeah, I'm giving that to The End of the Line, even though they both suck. Alright, next. Can I Play With Madness versus Broken Beat and Scarred? Man, definitely Broken Beat and Scarred. Because Can I Play With Madness, I remember that was the video before the album came out. When they played that, I was like, what the fuck? No way, man. That's horrible. What a horrible song. I don't know what the hell they were thinking. This was going to be a hit? Are you on crack? They must have been on crack. It was the 80s. Yeah, so I'm going to have to go with Broken Beat and Scarred. That song blows. Alright, next. Evil That Men Do versus The Day That Never Comes. Alright. I don't like either one of these songs, but it's an easy win for me. Definitely giving that one a Maiden, because god damn, I hate that song. I'm telling you, I don't like Death Pathetic. I don't like that album. And that song was like the single, and they still play it live. Like, they were playing up in Tampa a week or so ago, and I overlooked the set list, and I saw they played that song, and I was like, you gotta be fucked. I would have been pissed if I had to sit through that garbage. I'd rather hear a Saint Anger song. Hell, I'd rather hear a goddamn Lulu song over that crap. It's one of the worst, well, I wouldn't say one of the worst Metallica songs, because there's a bunch of crappy tunes on that Reload. And loads. That would probably, Mama Said. Come on. Alright, anyway. The Evil That Men Do wins. Alright, time to pick a random album. And let's go right here. This episode is brought to you by Joseph Manella and I don't like this album. Cool the Engines is okay. This album blows. What a horrible, horrible wait. Hearing this after, what was this, like 7-8 years since Don't Look Back? This album sucks. Let's pick a real album. By the way, rest in peace, Brad Delp. I mean, I love the first two albums. Let's go right here. Joseph Manella brought you this episode with... Alright, this is cool. This is a Rick Ocasek solo album. Sounds like the Cars. It's a promo copy, see? Right there. It's promo. What's the song I really like on here? Something to Grab For. I love that song. Anyway, they made a video for it, and I could be wrong. I think that model that's on the Rat video, the Rat album cover and video, on Invasion of Your Privacy and Lay It Down, she's in this video. I think. It looks like her. Something to Grab For. Good stuff, man. There you go. Better than that stupid Boston album. Third Stage, These Nuts. Alright. Next. Seventh Son of a Seventh Son versus All Nightmare Long. Seventh Son is the other song I really like off this album. I think it's a cool, epic tune. Where All Nightmare Long can suck my monkey and donkey balls that I have in my backyard. That's right. In my backyard, I got a monkey and donkey. Go back there and suck on them both because you like this garbage. I'm just kidding, maybe. Seventh Son wins. Next, The Prophecy versus Cyanide. I'm giving that one a Maiden. Listen to Cyanide today, I'm like, I don't get this shit, man. That's the thing about this album. It's Metallica trying to be heavy and thrashy again, and it just sounds so forced. It sounds like Millionaires trying to be heavy, where it's weird because then the next album I love the thrashiness that they involved in Hardwired and stuff. I love that album, but I hate this one. A lot of people love it, but that's their problem, not mine. I'm giving that to Prophecy. All right, next one. The Clairvoyant versus The Unforgiven 3. Both blow, but the Clairvoyant wins because it's not The Unforgiven 3. All right, next. Only the Good Die Young versus Judas Kiss. I'm giving that one to Judas Kiss. Only the Good Die Young. I hate that shit. Shit's terrible. I'd even put Judas Kiss above it. All right, next. Suicide and Redemption versus Black Bart Blues. I added a couple bonus tracks. And Black Bart Blues is like a little too silly. I wish they didn't have that guy with the high voice talking through it. If they took him out, it'd be awesome. Suicide Redemption is a long, boring instrumental that can go to hell. Alright. right, last song. My Apocalypse versus Massacre, which is Iron Maiden doing a cover of Thin Lizzy. And you know what, man? I can only name like 3 or 4 covers that I like that Iron Maiden did, and that's one of them. I love their version of Massacre. I think it's awesome. Where My Apocalypse is the biggest, look at us, we're trying to be thrash again. And you can just hear like the billions of dollars they have listening to that song. It's not legitimate. I don't know what happened that they got their mojo back on Hardwired, I feel. That's just my opinion. What's your opinion on these albums? Track by track. Leaving them in the comments below. And thank you again, Joseph Manella. I hope you enjoyed this suck versus suck. And everybody out there, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you'd like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty. Listen to Black Sabbath. Or if you want to hear that garbage, go right ahead. I don't care. And smack 'em a gob.